ladies and gents, hope you're all doing well. I'm just coming to do a quick Stampin' Up tutorial, and this is for a very pretty card. I have shown it on my Facebook page. There's a few flaws in this. It's my prototype. I couldn't think of the word then. But I'm going to show you how to construct this. It's not my idea, I've got it off Pinterest. Okay, I'm not that clever yet to come up with original ones, but I will. Yeah, I've got it off Pinterest, I've just put my own twist on it. And it stands up like that. You do your writing on the back and it looks like a, you know, like a dress screen, what you dress behind. That's what I describe it as. So I'm going to show you how to make the back at the actual base of the card, and then I'm just going to show you how I've made one panel and the sentiment, and then you just duplicate the same thing 4 times. So I'm not going to make the whole card or else it will take me forever. So off we go. Right, so you're starting off with a 12 by 12 sheet of card. This is the Whisper White. It's the lightweight version. Stampin' Up do 2 different weights. They do a thicker one. But because I'm doing the matting and layering on it, the lightweight one is more than adequate. So I'm just going to cut this 12 by 12 sheet in just straight in half. Okay, so it's going to be 12 by 6. And just make sure that it's straight. I think I need some new blades for my cutter as well. It seems to be making the edges a little bit rough, so I think I need to get online tonight and get either a completely new cutter or get some blades for this one. I haven't decided yet because I do fancy the Stampin' Up cutter. We shall see. Right, so we've got 12 by 6 now. Now what we're going to do is we're going to divide that into 4-inch sections, I think. Or is it 3-inch? Let me just check. 3-inch, sorry, 3-inch sections so that you've got 4 of them, that's right. Am I in shot? Yep, so 4-inch sections. So I'm scoring it at 3, I'm scoring it at 6, and I'm scoring it at 9. That's inches, okay. And then you fold it like so, forwards, backwards and forwards. Okay, so that, have I folded that right? Yeah, so it opens out like that. Is that how I've done that one? No, I've done it the other way. Oh, I did the other one the other way. Hold on a minute. I can't remember which way you did it now. No, yeah, that's right, I'm right. It's that way. So that it opens out like that, and this is your front page. Oh, alright. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Not. And then I'm using my decorative labels punch. Or is it elegant labels? I can never remember the proper name for this. But I'll put a link below anyway for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to punch in the bottom of here. And I'm going to punch, using my punch up to the halfway of this punch. And that creates this like scalloped feet effect, so it's like legs. Right, so get the punch in the middle of that where it folds. It's just the right width for the punch, so it's not hard to line up, and then you just line it up where the corners, the sticky out bits, the centre line of the punch. Line it up on the bottom of your card and just get that, and then just punch that out, and there you go. Look, you've got like little feet and a scalloped bit, and just do it on all 4. It's quite easy, it's not difficult at all. This is a really easy card, but it's really pretty, and you can copy how I've decorated mine, or you can do what I did, because you know this isn't my idea, I've got it off Pinterest, and then I just decorated it how I wanted. But it's a lovely idea. Whoever came up with it is exceptionally clever. So there we go. So that is that done. Am I still in shot? So there we go. Can you see where it's cut out all along, and it will stand up like so. So now I'm going to show you how to do one of the mats. Now what I did was, I did work out my measurements beforehand, and I worked out that to fit on this, I need my blue paper, which is the cardstock from the Subtles range. That needs to be 2 3/4 inches across by 5 inches down. And then the white one, again, you're coming in 1/4 inch, 2 1/2 inches by 4 3/4. And then you've got a 1/4 inch increment on each one. So I'm going to cut that first. I'm going to cut the blue one first. Oops, a daisy. So I need it 5 inch by 2 1/4. I'll do it this way and then. So 5 inches. By 2 1/4. 2 3/4, beg your pardon. 2 3/4. So that's there. Okay. So as you can see, that will fit nicely just there. Okay, now we're going to do the white one, and we're going to go down another 1/4 inch all the way around, which means that we want a piece that is 4 3/4 by 2 1/2. See, I do know what I'm on about. 4 3/4 inches. That's the height. And then 2 1/2 wide. Okay. And that's what we're going to be stamping on. Have I cut that right? Yes, yay! Okay, so let's remove this. Just bob that down there. That's a spare piece. Right, so this is what we're going to be stamping on. And I've chosen this stamp here, which is from this stamp set, which is Flourishing Phrases. It's a 2-part stamp set, and this is actually what I picked as my free stamps for when I joined Stampin' Up, and the value of this double boxed stamp set was about, I think it was £60 or more, so I got those for free, and they're awesome, absolutely awesome. So I'm using this one, and the ink that I'm going to use to go with this blue from the Subtles is Pool Party. This is one of the Subtles colours. Try and open it. I struggle to open these, me. I think I'm just not doing it right. Oh, there we go. Flick and slide, Amanda. Flick and slide. I'll get used to it. You see some demonstrators and they could like do it with one hand. They're that slick. I'm not that clever yet. Right, so that's nicely inked up. Let me just double check because I don't want it to fail on video, else I'm going to look a nana. And then I'm just going to stamp here. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. It doesn't have to be spot on. I'm just going to... The only thing with the wooden ones is you can't always tell where your stamp's going to end up. That is one thing that I will say about them. So I think I do slightly prefer the other ones. However, the wooden ones, you know, you're getting a lot for your money, aren't you? So that's that stamped, and that's stamped really nicely. I'm just going to give that 2 seconds to dry off. And in the meantime, I'm going to apply my ribbon. Let me just cut a piece. I want it about that long. And I did actually use, I don't know if you meant to, but I did use my snail, which has disappeared. Oh, it's there. I did use my snail to stick the ribbon when I did my trial one, and it worked fine. So that's what I'm using again. And it's, you know, it did stick the ribbon on nicely. So there we go. So that's attached to there. I'm just going to attach it across the back as well. like so, so then it'll tuck underneath the layer nicely. I'll just snip off that bit of fray. I should have burnished it with a lighter really to stop it fraying. I would suggest you do that if you're cutting ribbon. Just quickly run a flame over it. Now I could have used the dimensionals, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the snail and just mount it straight onto. Again, you see some Stampin' Up demonstrators and they like that and then they flick and they're done. I'm still learning. Give me 12 months, I'll have it sussed. Oh dear. We've all got to start somewhere. And hey, if I can do it, you ladies can do it. I'm just going to turn it over. I don't want my card to get dirty. Right, I'm just going to now put my top layer onto my mat, my coloured layer. And I'm just going to eyeball it, to be honest. I think you could be very careful and measure it. But for the quickness of the video, I'm not going to. That's that bit done. And then what I did do was I did attach just a little ribbon bow out of my stash, and I used a glue dot for that. So I'm just going to attach that, and then that's done. And then we're nearly finished. So I'm just going to attach this little bow. These glue dots are a little bit too big, so I'm just folding it over. I'm compromising. I mean, you know, yeah, not compromising. Oh, what's the word? Can't think. Where you oh, I can't think of word. Right, so now I'm just going to stick this on. I'm going to stick my bow on last, actually, to make sure that it's in the middle. And I can help myself know where the middle is by the shape of this, because it's got a little point there, so that is the middle. So there we go, we've done the matting and layering. Now we're going to attach it to the card. For some reason I just can get things a bit straighter if I have them that way, you know, rather than the other way. And I can just seem to eyeball it that little bit better, and I can get one edge straight and then push it down along the rest of it, like so. Now I can stick my bow, because I can see where the centre point is, which is where this little notch is. If I just take that away, you can see it better. So that's the centre, so I put that there. And then I used I did have it out. What have I done with it? There we go. It's a happy birthday stamp, and I have actually taken that because I liked the font on it. I've taken it from this stamp set, which is Fairy Celebration, because I just really liked the font and the style of the writing. So I've just used this little happy birthday here. I'm going to stamp it again with Pool Party. I'm just going to move that out of the way. Sticky there. And I'm going to be really good, and I'm going to use my scraps up. So I'm just going to gently ink that up and hope that it stamps nicely. And stamp that on there like so. Which it has stamped nicely. Now the fact that it's a little bit wonky doesn't matter, because I'm now going to go in with my word window. It's a word window, I can't remember the proper name again. My mind goes blank when I'm on camera, but it's the word window. I will leave a link below with the proper name of it because it's just totally escaped me. And what I need to do in future, I'm going to learn from this mistake, and I'm going to write down the names of stuff. So there we go. I can line that up now and punch that out. And then using some of the scrap of the blue from the Subtles range cardstock, I'm going to punch another one out, like so. And then I'm just going to kind of double layer them. So I'm just going to add a little bit of Probably not the best thing to use because it's a little bit wide, but has it run out? No, I'm using it upside down. Do better if you use it right way round, you nana. Right, so I'm just going to attach this sentiment on top of the blue one. Although it's the same size, I'm just going to add it slightly off centre and slightly lower down so that the other colour behind protrudes like so. Can you see? Can you see? Yeah. I think I'm losing plot now. I'm getting a bit tired. I've been working all day. So a little bit more snail. If you do this at home, obviously you can take a lot more time and a lot more care. When we're demonstrating on videos, obviously, you know, we're doing it really quickly to try and help you get inspired. And on the other one, did I put it just straight across the top? Let me just have a check. Yes, I did. Just literally put it across the top, like so. Okay. And there you go, that's all there is to it. And then you would just repeat that process minus the sentiment, and you repeat that process with the matting and layering another 3 times. And you've got your completed card, like this. Okay? And it's really, really pretty. As I say, adapt it how you like, decorate it how you like, choose the colours and the stamps that you like. But these are the ones that I chose to show you today. I'll leave all of the links below, ladies. So if you want to shop with me online with Stampin' Up, give the link a click and go and have a browse. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.